you're not dark inside and you come to this world, it'll turn you dark. You know what I'm saying? And so if you really have sunshine in you, it's not good to play in the dark. It's just going to extinguish your fire.
Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Sin, coming back with another one, man. And I wanted y'all to see that clip from the greatest rapper to ever touch the microphone. All right, the late, great Tupac Shakur. May he rest in peace, man. You know what I mean? I always loved Tupac, man. You know, he passed away on my birthday, too, man. That was probably one of the worst birthdays of my life. I ain't gonna even front. But real quick, though, I wanted y'all to see that clip because like he said, you know what I'm saying? It's not good to play in the dark, you know what I'm saying? Because you got a light in you. When you got a light in you, it's not good to play in the dark. You know, and a lot of us was born into, we was born with this light. We was born with that same light that he talking about right now, but you know, this world will extinguish that. You know what I'm saying? This world will extinguish that, and a lot of us have been through it already, where our light has been dimmed and extinguished, you know, and it's up to us, right, to make our shit shine again. You know what I'm saying? It's up to us to make our light shine again. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we got to put in this work. That's why we putting in work now. You know what I'm saying? Not only is our light back, but we trying to keep that light. You know what I mean? We can't let all of this outside shit dim our light ever again. We don't want to go back. We don't want to go back. We don't want to be in darkness no more. A lot of us, we done been through that already. You know what I'm saying? So you got to do what it takes to keep your light shining, bro. You know, you're going to have a lot of people that's going to try to extinguish that. You know what I'm saying? Society will try to extinguish that. You know, these women will try to extinguish that. These haters will try to extinguish that because they see it in you. I always told y'all, when you got that light, when people see, and that's the thing, you got to understand, a lot of people's light have been extinguished and they don't know how to get their light back. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to get it back. So when they see your light shining, they going to have a problem with that. You know, I talk to y'all about that all the time, but it's true. That's why you got to be careful, bro. These days is worse than ever. It's worse than ever. You got so many people, man, that's in darkness. So many people that's stuck and they addicted to something, man. Listen, bro, you got people fighting addiction all over the place. You know, whether it's with these devices, social media, drugs, alcohol, porn, pills, you name it. Cigarettes, nicotine, you name it. You know what I'm saying? So when they see you actually beating something, when they see you actually beating the odds, you know, when they and don't let it be people you know. Don't let it be people you know, right? And y'all used to do the same thing together, and now you don't do it no more. Now you don't drink no more. Now you don't smoke no more. Now you don't fap no more. You know, not saying that y'all fap together, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean? You had people that probably was, you know what I mean, that was watching pornography too, that was doing drugs too, that was popping pills too. You know what I'm saying? That was in the darkness right with your ass. And now that they see that you overcame that, right? They really gonna have a problem with your ass. They really gonna hate you, bro. They not gonna want your energy around. Even though you mean well, even though you would want to help them. It's a natural, listen, bro, it's a natural feeling to want to help some of the people that you know what I mean, that you've been in darkness with, that you was in the darkness with, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's natural for you to want to help them, but a lot of times people don't want to be helped. They don't want to do what it takes. You know what I mean? You can see they struggling. You know what I mean? Because you've struggled before, you know, and then you probably had a lot of people, like I had a lot of people that was trying to help me out, that was trying to tell me like, hey man, you know what I mean? Maybe you should do this, or maybe you should get away from that person. You know what I mean? You know, that wanted me to stop. You know what I'm saying? Doing what I was doing, man. But at the end of the day, man, you know, sometimes you just don't want to. Sometimes you don't want that help. Sometimes you're not ready to stop. So you gotta let them hit that rock bottom on their own. And not even that. And sometimes people don't even hit the rock bottom. They just wake up one day, you know, they pray to God for strength. You know what I'm saying? They keep praying, and one day, they wake up and say they not doing it no more. You know what I mean? Like that old Tyson Fury clip I showed y'all where he prayed to God. He was just tired. He hit rock bottom. He was crying. He prayed to the Most High. And after he prayed and he got up, he said he felt like a weight was lifted off his shoulders. And he called his wife in the room immediately and told her that I'm changing my life around today. And that's what he did. Now he the world champion. Now he the world champion, see? And that's what I want y'all to understand. Now you the world champion. You the world champion of your life, my nigga. And you gotta keep it that way. Don't let nobody ever dim your light again. Don't let nothing ever dim your light again. Nothing. No substance. No porn. No society. None of that shit. No females. Don't ever let nothing or nobody ever dim your light again. You don't dim your own light. Sometimes we do that too, man. We can't do it no more. You know what I mean? No more living in darkness and all of that shit, bro. We was born with this light and we let this world extinguish that. We let our circumstances extinguish that. We let people that didn't belong in our life extinguish that. You know what I mean? We can't do it no more. We can't. We done with that. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to holler at y'all, man. Make sure y'all know, man. Listen, bro, you the world champion of your life. You know what I mean? Let your light brine. Let your light shine, my nigga. You know what I mean? Let your light brine too, nigga. Let it brine and shine, my nigga. But don't let nobody dim your shit. Don't extinguish your own light. You did that before. We done did it. We done did it. You know, and that's one thing that we can say is that we done did it. Like the last video, I said we done been there already, bro. We know where we came from. We know where we trying to get to. We can't forget that. We know what path we done been. We know them routes already. We know them routes. We don't want to go back. We did it already. Now it's on to the next thing. Bigger and better. Bigger and better, bro. We the champs right now, and we gonna keep it that way. We gonna keep it that way, man. These journeys that we on, we just gonna ace it, bro. We gonna kill it. We gonna kill it and move on to the next problem. Like I said, when you on semen retention and no fat in any journey, the weight loss journey, you know, whatever, nigga, it don't matter what journey you on, you gonna crush it and you looking for the next problem. You know what I'm saying? Because we all got problems. We all aware that these problems don't stop. And that's where people get it fucked up. They solve one problem and then they think that they finished. They solve one thing and they think that they finish and they don't start looking into the other issues that they have. And we can't do that. You know what I'm saying? We gotta brush up on everything. Ain't no getting all lax and shit like that. Thinking that, oh, just because we fix one problem, right, that we good. You know what I'm saying? No, see, that's how shit be coming back. You know what I'm saying? Because you only fix one area. When you only fix one area, then guess what? The rest of the areas is going to still be pushing up on your ass, applying pressure. And then the next thing you know, you back doing the one area that you fixed that you had thought you had under control. You know what I'm saying? So it's important to fix everything. Work on everything that you can. Sometimes you ain't going to be able to fix everything, but you can work on it. You know what I mean? And nothing is going to happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is just going to be the snap of a finger and you good, but at least you working on something. You know what I'm saying? At least you going on to the next problem, next issue that you may have that you needed brushing up on. You know what I mean? No matter what it is. No matter what it is, we could all now, and this one of the great things about being on semen retention, you can judge yourself and be okay with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can really judge yourself. You could tell yourself, like, okay, you know what? I need to do this. And you ain't gonna feel no type of way about it. Before, listen, we didn't like other people. We didn't like what other people had to say. And I understand that too, because sometimes it just be like that. You be like, yeah, whatever, motherfucker. But at the end of the day, like, you really are more tough and you more judgmental towards yourself. You know, but in a good way, though. You know what I'm saying? You could take criticism of yourself because you know that you're willing to work on it. You know what I'm saying? So you don't even need nobody else to tell you something, even though you got people out there that's going to look out for you. That doesn't mean that you got to be a hothead and not take criticism. If you doing anything in your life, people going to criticize you for it. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to deal with that. That comes with the territory of doing something. So that's okay. That's an okay thing to be getting. Because guess what? If you wasn't doing shit with your life, then people wouldn't be criticizing. They wouldn't have nothing. You just don't do nothing. What am I gonna talk about you for when you don't do nothing? You ain't got nothing. You ain't trying to be nothing. No, bro. When people talking about you and they got an opinion about you and they criticizing you, that means you on the right track because you are actually doing something with your life. You know what I'm saying? But we become our worst critic. You know what I mean? And sometimes that's okay. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? On this journey, though, we okay with it and then we work on it. We not super hard on ourselves. You know what I'm saying? To where we just bringing down and dimming our own light. We like, okay, I need to work on this. And then we more excited. That give us more energy. We like, shit, I'm about to get good at this shit too. I'm about to get cold at this shit too. Because we already conquering shit all over the places. We taking over, we conquering all our problems that we always wanted to work on. So guess what? We become more excited with the more we work on shit, the more we start to pursue some of the things that we trying to get into and trying to brush up on and get better at. So when we put it out there like, okay, I need to work on this, that just give us more energy. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the best things about being on semen retention. The criticism, you take that in. You know why? Because right now you got the light and you got the energy to work on that shit with no problems. You know what I'm saying? With no problems. At your accord too. Like, nigga, you ain't even pressed about the shit. You like, okay, I'm gonna get to it. You not gonna feel overwhelmed. On this journey, you don't feel overwhelmed. That's even more love. Like, you know, you just taking it one day at a time, one step at a time, one level at a time. And that's great. You're not letting nothing just get you all, you know what I mean, off your square like that. You know what I mean? It's like writing a problem down and you're going to solve that when you get to it. You know what I'm saying? There's nobody pushing you to do. You just know that you gonna kill that problem that you wrote down. That problem, that issue that you have that you always wanted to work on, you know you got it. You gonna make it your bitch. You gonna make it your bitch because we done already made we done made other areas in our life our bitch that we never even thought we'd be able to conquer. You know what I'm saying? So I want y'all to understand that, man. Our light is shining so bright. We the champs of this shit. We have to keep it going. All right? And that's my word, man. My name Sinn and Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace. First, I'ma get on my grind. Then second, stop wasting my time on shit less important. If ain't about money, I'm going the other direction. And third, I'ma do what I gotta to eat. Fourth, I'ma sew up the streets. Fifth, I'ma never quit dropping this heat. So as long as I'm breathing, you better get used to me. Sixth, I'ma get